Yeah, malfunction with my earplugs. For sure, they stopped working because it was too cold. So, yeah. All right, it must be the shadow period of Mercury. I recorded a video message that I was like divinely guided to post this morning before I went to work, and you can't hear anything. So yeah, but the message, let me try to remember what it said, because it was really important. And that too is like, what the hell, like, how did it not work? And then I noticed that my earphones, the speaker doesn't work. Sorry guys, I'm here in like my bed. I had to leave work today because my cramps are pretty intense. So shout out to all the women that can try to be the strongest, make it all you can do, you know. And that too is like, yeah, we're not always that strong or whatever, you know. And also showing a sign of weakness is not a weakness, it could be a strength, right? So maybe this is a message for someone. But yeah, what I was trying to say this morning, maybe I'll show you a little bit so you see like how bad it was. It's like so much snow, it's so cold, like my ears are still like, it's cold. Anyways, the next video that I'm gonna put, it's me outside without the earphone, that you can actually hear me. That's another message that I have for today. I'm gonna put it all together while I'm here putting like hot stuff. We women, like, we silently have struggles and pain, and we, some of it, like, we keep it to ourselves because nobody really will understand. Like, I don't know, I know this for some of you is not the same, like not everybody has their same situation, you know. Also, men can go through cramps and period too. Fuck. So yeah, let go of your, you know, gender, whatever, phobia, whatever the shit. But yeah, what am I gonna say? So the message this morning, I'm gonna try to remember what I said, but this morning was like, not to give up. I kept saying like, not to give up, not to give up, not to give up. And I was like, okay. And yeah, you see, I try to retain the messages because I was like walking in the snow, and I was trying to explain to you, like, even with the difficulties, even with the things that you have to do, but also like, it's okay to take rest, it's okay to not be productive all the time, you know. Overworking can actually be, you know, not healthy too, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to have that internal balance and know ourselves, you know. What else? There's other things. See, it's just harder to but I guess that's what it is. It's like, even with the difficulty with like technology or whatever, you still have to, like, you know, keep going, right? And not give up. And I think that's what, like, the Holy Spirit was saying, like, you know, just don't give up, even with the struggles, even if it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be, you know, but that's how you guys grow. And it's not gonna be a pain or struggle that it's like really intense. And when it is, like, you know, make sure that you're connected to source, make sure you're connected to God, that you're praying, you're doing your things, you know what I'm saying? It helps. Okay, guys. Yeah, no. Ay, Dio, trying to remember. It's hilarious. I'm trying to like read my lips on the video to remember exactly, but it wasn't meant to be. But I know it was something about not giving up, something about somebody, like, not to give up, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of you are going through things, you know what I'm saying? And that too is like, all, at least very sensitive people are picking this up, right? I've been feeling it too. And also that too, when we have these times of our month, you know, it just goes like even more, you know. So I'm just sending you guys love, and yeah, know that you're not alone, that you always are, you know, protected, and also that you have ancestors and angels that are always trying to help you out, okay? So yeah, if I remember it, I'm gonna put it here, but for now, I'm trying to be like, okay, I guess that's what it is. Trying to make things perfect and stuff like that, and things are meant to doesn't work, you know. I do. It's like I'm mad at myself. I'm like, why did I have even the earphones if I wasn't even listening to music? Or why did I have them on? You know, it was just like, why did I have them on? Like, I'm so used to having them on because I guess music helps me deal with overwhelm or anxiety or stuff like that, or being in crowded places. Like, crowded places gives me anxiety. Sorry. I try to keep it cool and like being all like, yeah, I'm confident. But yeah, it comes from confidence, comes from the healing too, but at the same time I deal with things internally, right, that a lot of people don't really know, right? And that's something that I've decided to be doing this here, like showing the good side, the all fancy, all set up, and then the one where you're real, you're like a real person, right? No makeup, no, you know, really going through some serious, like, I'm gonna try to see if I can find some chocolate, guys. But you know, and that too, I don't want to have that stigma in my community or anywhere where we can be openly talk about things that are normally happening in the world that now we're supposed to be quiet about and not really talk about and not be real and authentic. That's it. If I'm committing to myself to do that, and hopefully this can help somebody to be yourself, authentic. Like, don't, I think that's what, I feel like this is what social media did in a reverse psychology way, where it made us like consistent, like that we have to be consistently there. I don't know, this will relate to some content creators or some influencers or whatever. The good ones at least, right? Like the ones that are like getting paid by, you know, by just posting, and now they're like depressed and suicidal and stuff like that, right? Because that's you depend on that, right? And then you overly work sometimes, but you tell people that it's okay to overdo it because you do it and it works for you. Yeah, that's something that I'm like, okay, this is where the inner work and shadow work comes in, because that's not good. That's toxic as fuck. Like, what? And that too is like they also they have an algorithm that reduces your followers if you're not constantly posting. That's something I'm like, wait, when you take a step back and you reflect and stuff like that. Like, honestly, I really like it here, guys. I like YouTube. Angie Blog, it makes me feel good, and I hope it makes you feel good, so let me know, okay? But yeah, as somebody who was in, you know, posting for Writers Yep, or, you know, posting in Angie Blog, and like, I don't know, I felt like I needed to support other community, needed to be like, you know, but like nobody really, like, they support you but not really. They're just, I don't know, I just felt a bit mentally slaved and sometimes used. I don't know how I feel. I feel that way, but maybe I'm meant to be saying this. Like, sometimes you feel that way. You feel a little like, it's like, why can't I let go of this? Is this some like addiction? Can you be addicted to social media? I didn't know about that. And I was like, wait, what? Was I addicted? Huh? What? Wait, huh? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. That's how you understand when you're healing the addictive stuff. And you notice how other people benefit, but you don't. Think about it. Who benefits so much that you can't let go of your addictions? Mm-hmm. Hey, welcome to inner healing and shadow work, yeah. Mm-hmm. So don't be so hard on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't let anybody make you feel or think that you're not good enough because you can't achieve certain things or expectations or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Divine is saying, like, don't give up. Sorry, I have like I made a little bow today. I wanted to like feel good, and then all of a sudden this thing happened this morning. I was like, oh man. Yeah. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. So yeah, this is what I was talking about in the snow and stuff like that I just remember. Okay, so I was talking about how each of us have the specific things to do, and the fact that if we start doing the, projecting and expecting from other people from things that we're not even doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really forcing me to talk about, climate activism and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, they just kept saying, like, these people, like, this is a time where you can take to really rest or do what I have to do, because in order to, I don't know, change systems, bills, or laws or stuff like that, like, it's gonna need an intense concentration of people. But these people, you guys need to be conscious and healed, and this stuff is inner work. You have to do this not for the validation or the repercussion, or like, for external validation, right? And it has to be inside, and it's not just like outside work or social media. I'm talking about like inner work. I'm talking you being okay, being by yourself and doing things independently. And if you can, if you have people around you that support you, that are trustworthy, that, are clear and communicative, then awesome. Okay. Oh, it's pain. But that's something that Spirit's letting me know. It's like, yes, it's okay. Stop projecting and posting to people and like blaming people, shaming people. That's what I'm saying. It's like, whatever you are not healing, you're putting it out. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to bring sustainability, climate change and stuff like that, like, you have to do it in a way that it works for the mind, body, and spirit. You can't just talk about and blame it on the people or blame it on, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we do have to. These are big boys. These are big people. That too, that they deal with. Like, don't think for a second that these billionaires and people are not into fucking dark magic and witchcraft. You are absolutely fucking not woke if you think these people are not. This is why God in Spirit saying you need to be ready. How? You decolonize this. You need strength here. You cannot deal with these big boys who have their little fucking sneaky shit, have their little shit. You know what I'm saying? They're sneaky as fuck. That's their fucking shit. They're fake, lying, manipulating, emotionally manipulating, spiritually manipulating. That's why they don't want you to even like think about, oh no, these tarot readers, these psychic people are into like, they're the one in the satanic fucking shit. They are Luciferians. They just don't want you to, no, keep watching your commercial, keep watching your news, keep watching your, no, keep distracting you. Social media is a fucking distraction. Once you get away with it and try to like take a step back and like, wait, focus on yourself, hear yourself, and like, wait a second, what the fuck was I doing? You know what I'm saying? And that too, you notice in the like, that too, when you posting stuff that matters, they are real, authentic, they target you. They said they threaten you, they're gonna close your account, they're gonna like, it's like, what the fuck? So it's no freedom of expression either. It's just controlled by them and whatever benefits them. Fuck your business, fuck whatever. That's what is going on. And that's why it's like, we need to shift from that too. And it's not easy, right? Because it's like, oh, but that's what we use for our businesses. That's what we use to communicate. That's what we use to connect with other people. Of course. But you also have to do that balance and consciously as well. Have a time like, okay, I'm going to help this community here. I'm going to post here. And that's it. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, not posting every day. Like, do you really need to be posting every day? Do you really need to be posting every day? Or do you have the little inside anxiety attack a little bit that you get when you're not posting, but you see your followers reducing? Let me know if that's just me. But I know that that's something that I have, that too. Some of us are so highly sensitive that we absorb other people's shit from their pictures and stuff like that, right? From their problems or whatever. Or also looking at really intense stuff like the news or someone posting really, like, you know what I'm saying? That too, it's like, be conscious of who you're following. Who are you learning something from that community? If you're not, then that's not for you, right? If you're feeling all the way anxious and angry and hateful all the time for something that someone, you know what I'm saying? This is something that you need to assess, right? Also, those could be triggers as well for you to heal certain situations in there, right? But I feel like a lot of climate activists right now and a lot of people who are, they're just hurt, right? They're not being heard. Of course, they're feeling oppressed. There's so much injustice still, and all these things that's going on in the world with the pandemic and stuff like that, you know, we have to be mindful and conscious of this stuff, you know, and that's something that it's like, wait, you have to be real and authentic too. It's not always like, you know, all everything is okay, you know what I'm saying? So that too is like each of us have a purpose, a mission to do in each of different stages of whatever it is that we're doing. But it doesn't help to blame and point at people and judge other people and stuff like that, so that you can get followers, or that you can make your point across, but then you don't do it in a way, you do it in a kind of a way to jeopardize the other person, but you're in the same team kind of thing. I don't know why I'm getting Holy Spirit's letting me do this, but I'm just putting it out there from experiences that I had in the past. And also that too is like, you know, helping you guys heal this aspect, because it's normal to have, if you're somebody who is a content creator, you know, someone who's an artist, musician, creative, you know, who deals with social media, but also have their own business or works with other businesses as well, but also do different type of social media. There's a lot of people who do different accounts as well, right? And this is something where Divine is saying, like, make sure you're taking time to rest, making sure to time to be with yourself as well. You know, this accounts, this whatever this is very absorbent energy, and I wonder who benefits from that. Who benefits from that? From them just taking your energy, because it's free, right? You can just post and do whatever for free, right? And I'm not saying that completely wrong, okay? That's not what I'm trying to say, because it's not bad. They're not bad. It's just that we have to have strong as fuck boundaries with social media. Twitter, Facebook, all these. Even here, YouTube too. I mean, me too. It's like, okay, do I need to be posting every day? Only like, you know, and now I'm just listening to Spirit and my source, and that's it. And I'll come here when I'm divinely guided. Like God is like, you can post now. This message is good. And that's what I'm doing. Just listening to that. When it's time to rest, it's time to rest. That's, you know, and that's how you will reteach yourself. And I'm be doing that because I didn't learn this. I'm sure some of you in my channel, my community, haven't learned how to know your self-worth and listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and do self-care, self-love, like self-love, right? We never been taught that. So it's always been like, oh no, you can't do it. Like, no, like that is, if I don't take care of this body, of this vessel, of this mind, of this spirit that's in here, how can I give to others? How can I be here? How can I be with my family, my kids and stuff? How? Think about it, okay? Fill up your cup first. And I'm telling you this, but I'm telling myself too, because it's difficult to reprogram and resystem that. And that's why I'd say like doing decolonization and inner work and self and all of this, you know, it helps. It really helps you, okay? I think that was one of them. The other message that I had was, I think that's all I remember. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Spirit. For other tarot readers, other psychic mediums, other people in this YouTube community, okay? I love you guys. I love you, okay? But this is something that Spirit was letting me know. It's like, just let them know in a nice, calm way. Okay, some of you, God, okay, ascended masters and angels will use some of the similar messages to be delivered through you, okay? So when, let's say you have another psychic tarot or another person that you see that they're doing kind of similar messages as you feel kind of threatened and you start getting rowdy and stuff like that. Like Spirit is saying, please don't have competition mindset. That's capitalism. That's what we're saying you need to heal. Competition doesn't work. It has never worked. We are all connected. We're all here to deliver different messages. And yes, some of your community is going to have similar messages and some of that person's community is going to have similar messages, because maybe at that time or that specific moment, due to divine timing, the person that they wanted that message to be heard will not be in your community, let's say, but it will be on that other person's community. We'll be watching it through a video or something. It's just trust the universe. Don't compete. Don't compare, don't judge, and don't expect, and don't assume. Okay? I'm telling you, having these ones to constantly work on it within yourself so that it can, it takes work, okay? So don't project to other tower like, oh, you're jealous, stop copying me. I don't know what's going on. But again, wait. If there's other people like literally taking your content, taking your pictures, like that's what I've been seeing. It's so fucking weird. Like, guys, stop doing that. It's so weird. Like, get a fucking life, okay? I don't know. This is for somebody. Stop fucking doing that. It's weird. It's so weird. Seriously. It's literally invasion of privacy. Like, it's copyright. Like, stop. That's not what I'm trying to say, because those people, I don't know, they're probably mentally ill. I'm just saying. You have some fucking demon satanic shit. Like, I don't even know why even people take their time to literally create another account, use other people's content and put it there so they can get, it's just weird. It's weird. Get a life. This is so weird. Stop. Stop. And then there's others taking other people's pictures so they can do shit on it. Like, come on. Like, God's showing me that, like, in dreams last night, the other night, actually. And he's been telling me, like, you have to talk about this. Like, why do you do that? Like, that, I don't understand why people do that. It's very strange. Please stop, honestly. It's, like, low. Like, the lowest of the low. Okay? Seriously. Now, if somebody's doing that to you, then yes, of course, report it and do what you got to do and stuff like that. Or, don't entertain it, because that's also the point. It's for you to, it's a trigger for you to come out of your, of your Zen, mindful, calm, serenity, inner peace space to get into a lower vibration, right? So it's up to you. You can report it and stuff like that. Or if it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating, you're letting it consume you. You're letting it what it's supposed to be doing. Remember, the devil works in, okay? And is going to use a lot of minions, going to use a lot of people, okay? So it's up to you. It's how you react that matters, okay? And yeah, just take a deep breath, breathe in. We're all here. We're not copying each other, but those that do, you're just fucking weird. But in another sense, if there is a similarity to, let's say, a message or something like that, in terms of communication, I'm talking, not when I'm talking with pictures or it's communication that I'm talking about, not with pictures. I'm talking about the people, if they get similar messages as you, as the other person, like, don't try to think that they're used, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not. It's just that they're receiving intentional source messages similar to you, because whoever is supposed to listen to that message is in that community, not in yours, okay? And that's okay. That means you're going to have other people that need that type of message in your community. That's what, guys, like, literally focus on yourself. Stop looking at other people, what they're doing, what they're not doing, gossiping, drama, negativity. All this low vibration stuff is the devil's work. Let it go. Let all that go. I'm telling you, you're going to find inner peace from within. You're going to feel that healing when negativity is just not for you. And there you go. You set yourself free from any negative or any entity trying to attach to you. You're stronger in your mind, body, and spirit. It takes work, though, and balance a lot, okay? So don't give up. That's really the message today. Don't give up. So yeah, guys, I'm sending you love. Thank you so much for listening to my tech talk. I am going to have some chocolate and not feel guilty for watching some Netflix or something, or, oh, there's my aunt calling me, and talking to family and stuff like that through here, or maybe I'll come back later. I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to rest and be okay with it and heal, because I am in so much pain. But I love you. Sending you good vibes. Okay, the next video is what happened outside, but bye. Alright, guys, another thing I keep hearing is that jealous and envy doesn't serve nobody, doesn't help nobody, okay? Carrying that with you, like, we're all capable of carrying this, okay? Got to keep hearing, like, every bad thing that any human has ever done, we're all capable of doing it. It's our choices that dictates who we are, right? So some people choose good, some people choose bad, you know what I'm saying? And those who choose bad, you know, they usually are tempted and, you know, and they fall, right? There's fallen angels and there's earth angels within this reality. And I know it's difficult to understand, but, you know, once you do your research, you work on these things, do the work, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's hard, you know, even when it's hard. I'm in so much pain, guys, too. I had to leave work because, very intense cramps. But, you know, that's you women, like, out there who are superwoman, you know, it's okay to not be strong all the time. Like, everybody expects you to be, like, strong all the time, even when you're, like, you cannot be strong. Don't suck in other people's projections or their expectations of you, okay? If you need to go home and recuperate and recharge and rest, do it if you can, you know. I know there's some people who are not able to, and, you know, some of us have that privilege and others no, but, you know, but if you can, do it, okay? Yeah. I love Holy Spirit doing this. So yeah, the other message is that assumptions. It's better to communicate. Like, we live in this fear-based mentality. Like, fear is really like our cock block, honestly. Like, and that too, like letting fear, you know, win in our mind and make us stop from like communicating or achieving our dreams or, you know, listening to other people and stuff like that. There's so many subliminal messages today about that, but I don't know. I guess this is for someone. Like, don't assume. Communicate, okay? Don't think that everybody can read your mind. Oof, my hands are so cold. But yeah. Woo, it's so windy. Yeah. People can read minds, okay? You have to communicate. Like, oh, fear of thinking like, oh, you know, maybe they won't get me or they won't understand me and stuff like that. No. I don't know. If you don't feel safe to communicate with someone, that too, like, don't do it, right? Because that's your intuition telling you, like, no, that's not a safe person, or you can't trust that person, right? But if something tells you that you are able to communicate, that you feel safe, that you're going to be heard and stuff like that and understood, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is for someone. Holy Spirit wants me to tell somebody. And yeah. Don't be afraid to be yourself, okay? It's better. Don't be... Authenticity is everything. Being truthful, having clarity, you know, that's the gift, okay? And it's a practice to be authentic and truthful and, you know, feeling normal in an unnormal place, in a normal world, a fucked up world. But just having that hope and belief that we're able to change it, that we can, that's the key, okay? Don't lose hope, all right? All right, guys. Talk to you later. Send you so much love. I'll go home, make some tea, you know, relax, watch on Netflix, and I'll come back with more videos later, okay? Talk to you later.